So that's the vocal with the preset. I'm gonna show you without the presets.
I'm stuck up in my head, just lay me down to rest. My head is underwater, I can't find my breath.
As you can hear, there's a big difference. So let's go into the DAW and explain why. Alright, so the reason the vocals sound so much different is because of my underground vocal preset. This preset is gonna get your shit sounding where you want it to be without too much tinkering. Boom, these are the plugins I use. I'm not gonna give you all the sauce, but you can kind of copy it. But if not, check the link down below. And then auto tune, you cannot forget the auto tune. For this one I use 25. I didn't want too much just because this is a more like calm indie type of song. You don't want the crazy artifaction from auto tune, but I still wanted auto tune just because I can't sing, as you guys heard. And then I also threw on an S imager on the main vocals. These are the settings I chose for the S1 imager, just to put the main vocal to the front. I wanted to be a little different just because this isn't the typical like rappy fast type song, you know what I mean? Before we move on to the doubles, let's go to the cold fire. This is a fucking go-to. I just threw on the vocal life, move the wet to 2% and the wet over here to 6.8%, and it's that simple, just to give the vocal a little more life, just to push it more up front, add some distortion, but don't oversaturate it, basically, you know what I mean? Sorry for the quick interruption, but if you do like how it sounds, check the link down below. It helps me push more of these videos and get better at this craft. And if not, drop a like, drop a sub, and thank you so much. Let's move on to the ad-libs. So for the doubles, it's pretty simple. I just grouped them, but it's still running off the underground preset. I threw on a doubler, took off the middle section right here, threw on this cold fire, pretty simple, and then just put the dry to 3.2 and then over here to 2.4, and it's on the drum ripper preset. And then I threw on this Xbox SFX. Basically it's just doing a telephone effect. Doesn't have to be this one in particular, just what I like to use because it's easy to reach for. And this is how the double sound compared to the main vocals.
Maybe this time, maybe this time.
They have a different life to them. They're a little different, but you know, it adds like a little more oomph, some beautifulness to it, if you know what I mean. And for the ad-libs, it's pretty simple. I just threw on this UG ad-libs, which comes with the preset pack, or you know, just the preset individually. With the preset pack, you get a whole bunch of 8 presets for free, including what you buy, just to give you the best deal possible. And yeah, it's pretty simple, bro. And then I threw on this utility just to swap the polarities, and that's pretty much the ad-lib. That's pretty much all I did. And for the mastering, you got God particle, boom, kept default, put it at 25%, threw the limit to 0, and then boom, just as simple as. And then for the master plan, I kept all of this the same, put the thick at 22.52, the loudness at 4, and the width at 1.2, the calm at 50%, and the tape at 82 and 18. And that's the song, bro. I'm gonna show you guys without the master real quick. And then with the master.
Maybe this time, maybe this time.
It just adds so much more life. It like glues everything together. And I like to keep my mastering simple just because I'm not really good at it. So yeah, that's the fucking presets for you guys. It's pretty easy. You just throw them on, lower the reverb, put up the reverb, change the delay. It's pretty simple. It's pretty plug and play. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. And if you do like the preset, check it out. As I said, it helps me, you know, build the channel more and stuff like that. And if you liked it and you don't, you know, it's out of your budget range, just drop a like, drop a sub. I do have a bunch of free presets you guys can check out in my store that, I mean, I'm not going to say they're just as good, but they're pretty good to get started out with. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.